Well, it depends on your philosophy, on your life philosophy. For me, I think that not everything depends on you anymore. Of course, if it gets to the last game, then the matter of chance, of luck, if you want, becomes quite important. So you're not in full control on the situation. So you're only in control of your moves and of trying to use your chance if you get a chance. Yes. So my attitude was before the last game with Peter Leka. I thought that my chances are not too high to win this game, but I wanted to make sure to get to myself to the state that if I get a chance, that I will not miss it. Yes, that I'm alert. I'm ready to use my chance if it gets there. But it was pretty clear to me that it might not happen. Yes, simply with such a strong player like Peter Leka. So it happened, but I think that the only thing you can do is to get the right set of mind. Is just, forget about the result. It's not in your hands anymore. What is in your hands is to do maximum you can. But even with it, it might happen that you will not get a chance. So yeah, you should not really be too concentrated on winning. Yeah, you should be concentrated on doing maximum you can and being as calm as possible. It's difficult to be totally, adequate when playing such game, but you must really try to cool yourself down and to fully concentrate on the board, on the moves, on concrete move in a concrete position. That's my attitude, but I guess other players might have a different way of preparing themselves for such games. Again, it very much depends on the day. Yeah, it's your objective strengths playing rapid chess is less important because it's quite a big difference. You're playing, let's say, World Cup, Rapid World Cup. There are 15 games, and in general, it pretty much depends on what is your strengths. How strong you are playing rapid chess. In this format, 4 games can be even less. Then it's actually depends on on a certain circumstances, like how well did you sleep, how lucky you are, maybe in a drawing position you suddenly get a chance to win. In the first game, it changes completely the whole setup, in this tiebreak. So I would say that to prognose, it's very difficult. Yeah, if it gets to tiebreak. So still, I would assess in this match, I would assess the chances of Jan Nepomniachtchi higher in the tiebreak, but not much, because I believe that whoever, let's say, if you're talking about top 10 players, whoever playing with each other, let's say a very strong rapid player with somebody who is more, a classical chess player, it's still chances are close to 50-50. Because it's only 4 games. Yeah, it's a very short match. So again, but my advice, I would use the same attitude as I've mentioned. Okay, when I played my tiebreak against Topalov, I didn't think about the result, about the importance of this tiebreak. I just was, once the game would start, I would just be concentrated on the game, on moves. Yeah, and I think the one who will manage to be concentrated on the position on the board, but not on the final outcome of the match, I think he would prevail. No, of course, yeah, of course. Before the tiebreak, you prepare certain ideas which you are going to use in this tiebreak. Also, you need to prepare more than one idea, because there is a big difference depending, let's say, if it's the result of the first game. If you win, it's one story. If it's a draw, it's a draw. If you lose, it's totally different story. So, of course, you must have a certain clear idea what are you doing in each situation. Yeah, at least then, of course, you make certain corrections during the match, yeah, in between of the games. But in general, you must clearly have a clear plan what you're going to do, because the worst thing is that you have a certain plan and then you lose a game, and then you are changing it like 2 minutes before the second game. You start to think, what should I do now? Maybe I should play a different opening. No, this is very damaging for your performance. So I guess both players understand that if it gets to tiebreak, that they should really be prepared in advance for different scenarios, different possible scenarios. Also, depending on how you feel, how is your head working, yeah, how nervous you are. You should have to have a certain reserve idea. For, let's say, if you feel that your head is working well, you are in good shape, or it's not your day. It doesn't mean you are going to lose for sure, but then you maybe should adjust your openings and your strategy of play depending on, let's say, after the first game is played, you start to understand, to feel, okay, I'm doing well today, or yeah, it's not really my day, and then you should switch. That's at least my experience tells me that this is the right thing to do. But again, in any case, any tiebreak of the World Championship match is close to 50-50 chances.